Hello my GearFacts friends. Today we have a very brief window of time in which for me to show you the Korg Electribe S sampler. This is the Mark II version. I had the Mark I version a few years back, and the one thing I do remember about it is that it was tricky to use. Korg have released sequencing samplers since then that are a little bit more user-friendly and also have the slightly better sample rate of 44.1 kilohertz, whereas this one has a maximum of 32, which might be a real turn-off for some users. But I'm going to have a go at this one. Let's see how it sounds. We'll use some presets to arrange a song. Okay, let's see what we can do with it. This is our first pattern. Pitch control. That's affecting the bass line, which is track number 5. Switch on our effect, and now there's this section controlling things. Next pattern. So there's an example of how a live performance comes together on the Korg Electribe S Mark II. And I have to admit, as you begin to figure out the controls, it does become more fun. There is a lot of cryptic things to unlock though. For a start, the display is only 3 digits, and that's never a good beginning for instant user friendliness with a machine. Also down here, a shift key on your left there with a whole bunch of functions along this bottom row here. Get to know those too, try them out. Also, you have to be in different modes in this grid before certain functions will work down here too, and that adds to the confusion. But like I said, it is worth it. There's loads of potential here. Let's just have a quick look around the back before we finish up. Okay, there's our on-off switch and power input. Over here, smart media card, in this case 64 megabyte, which is the maximum that this machine will take. Smart media cards, of course, are a little bit hard to come by these days. They're also quite fragile, and they must be 3.3 volts to run in this machine. And you will need a smart media card too, because there's no USB to back up. You'll need smart media to save your work. MIDI in, out, and through is very good though, and that will enable you to connect to a computer with the right additional equipment. Over here we've got our 4 sockets. Stereo input, left and right output in the center, and headphones over there on the right. And I just bypassed these ones here. That switch controls the input level between mic and line, and then there is a master volume knob for the overall gain of your input. This particular one could do with a bit of a cleanup, but When they are displayed in low light, these old Electribes look really awesome. And that's the last thing I'll say about it. It's a nice machine, frustrating to use, but I can't help but love it. That's the Korg Electribe S Mark II sampler. Thanks for liking, commenting, or subscribing. Please share this with anybody you think might be interested, and I'll see you next time on Gear Facts.